Jefferson County Court, Law number 2 is now in session. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law number 2. This morning, we have our announcement docket, and this afternoon, we have our hearings. When I call your name, please come before the bench by yourself. If you are representing yourself or you're not represented by an attorney. Now, if you're represented by an attorney, when I call your name, you will come before the bench with your attorney. Okay, the first case is Albert Harrison. Mr. Harrison is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Harrison, you can take your mic off of mute.
Yes, sir.
With Mr. Harrison, your attorney, Mr. Paget, is not here. And so your case will be reset. Give us that reset date.
August 29th.
That case will be reset to next week. Is it August or July?
July 29th.
This case was reset to July 29th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. And next case is Mr. Joseph Martin. Mr. Martin, you can take your mic off mute.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Martin?
I'm okay, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Martin, your attorney is Mr. James Paget. He's unable to be here today. So your case will be reset to July 29th, 2026 at 9 a.m. Your
Yes, sir.
attorney and your bondsman will be given notice of your reset. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Harrison, you're free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Next case is cause number 25 CCCR 2200. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Caesar Uriel Mosquise Jr. Okay, Mr. Mosquise. You're represented by James Paget. He's unable to be here today. Your case will be reset to next week, July 29th, 2026 at 9 a.m. You can get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
You as well.
Okay. And make sure that you're here in person. Next case is Earl Carson Guy.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Guy, your full name is Earl Carson Guy. How are you doing, Mr. Guy? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Guy, you represented in the case by your attorney Brendan Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Judge. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. State is represented in this case by attorney Samuel Masradian and attorney Masradian. How are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
And Mr. Mitchell, what is your announcement in Mr. Guy's case?
Yes, Judge. We'll be asking for a reset to go over some evidence with Mr. Vernon. I spoke to him this morning, and we're going to actually hold out today and go up to his office to go review some videos together with him.
Okay. Okay. You gonna reset, give us a reset date?
We're kicking it on Friday.
what day? Is that fine with you?
That's fine, Judge.
The 21st, August 21st.
Okay, this case will be reset to August 21st of 2026. Mr. Guy, you get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And Ms. Mitchell, you're free to go as well.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Chastity Field.
Okay, Chastity Caesar. Ms. Caesar, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Caesar, your attorney, Mr. Paget, is unable to be here today. And so your case will be reset until July 29th, 2026, which is next week. Okay, you'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Please have a seat in the first chair on the wall. Next case is cause number 25-CCCR 1512. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Elijah Malbro. Mr. Malbro is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Malbro, you can take your mic off of mute.
How you doing today?
Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Malbro?
All right.
That's good. Now, Mr. Malbro, you are represented in your case by your attorney, Marva Provo. And Ms. Provo, how are you doing? That's good. Now, Ms. Provo, what is your announcement in Mr. Malbro's case?
We're asking for another extension. I submitted his name for the BIP program. I have not gotten approval yet, but I'll check on the status on that.
Okay, give us a standard reset.
August 21st.
I do know I get it.
Okay. Okay, fine.
You say August 21st?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Malbro,
Yes, sir.
this case will be reset to August 21st, 2026. On that day, you need to be in court in person.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your attorney, your bondsman will be given notice of your reset dates. Stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. Next case is cause number 23 CCCR 0650. Case of Style State of Texas versus Omar Avella Yanis. Omar Avella Yanis was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of Omar Avella Yanis at the courthouse door. Omar Avella Yanis did not answer. He has not appeared in court. The time now is 9:43 a.m. on today's date of July 24th, 2026. Ms. Mosby, would you please call the name of Omar Avella Yanis at the courthouse door?
Yes, sir. Omar. Omar Avila
He was actually working on.
Omar Avella Yanis' name was just called again at the courthouse door. He did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give him opportunity to appear in court. It's not appear in court. State, do you have a motion?
State moves for bond forfeiture, Your Honor.
That motion will be granted. Omar Avella Yanis' bond will be forfeited and warrant shall be issued for his arrest in cause number 23 CCCR 0650. Next two cases.
Mr. President.
Just to make an addition, he was, given personal reconnaissance, believe on personal.
A PR bond? Okay,
On this case,
okay.
that's 23, so.
Okay, so, all right, next case is, well, the next two cases are cause numbers 26 CCCR 0067 and cause number 25 CCCR 2996. Both cases are Style of State of Texas versus Jamal Caddy. Jamal Caddy was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of Jamal Caddy at the courthouse door. Jamal Caddy did not answer. He has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 9:45 a.m. on today's date of July 24th, 2026. Ms. Bailiff, could you please call the name of Jamal Caddy at the courthouse door?
Jamal Caddy, Jamal Caddy. No response, Your Honor.
Okay, Jamal Caddy's name was just called again at the courthouse door. Jamal Caddy did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Caddy an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
State moves for bond forfeiture, Your Honor.
Jamal Caddy bond will be forfeited and a warrant should be issued for his arrest in cause numbers 26 CCCR 0067 and cause number 25 CCCR 2996. And Ms. Provo, I think that's your last case.
Yes, Your Honor.
You free to go? You have a blessed day.
You have a nice weekend.
All right, thank you.
And also.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Mhm. Jefferson County Court, Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 2 cases. They are cause numbers 26CCCR 0754 and cause number 26CCCR 1458. Both cases are style of state of Texas versus Corey Jamal Atkins. Mr. Atkins, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, you may put your head down. How are you doing, Mr. Atkins? That's good. Mr. Atkins, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney John Macy. And Attorney Macy, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Your Honor.
Mr. Macy, do you waive a record in Mr. Atkins' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Atkins, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Corey Jamal Atkins, on or about November 27th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Mr. Atkins, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, Mr. Atkins, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Mr. Atkins, I also have before me on my computer tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's check no contendere, which means no contest. The initials are CA. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature? On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification, the Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. You understand that statement?
Yes.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes.
Mr. Atkins, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I'm showing you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State offered State's Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No.
No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Macy, you have advised and counseled Mr. Atkins. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Atkins, your attorney, Mr. Macy, has advised and counseled you.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State the will of plea bargain agreement.
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
That would be confinement to the county jail for 90 days, probated for a period of 1 year, the $300 fine, 30 hours community service, installation of an interlock device in a vehicle that Mr. Atkins owner operates, and DWI standard terms and conditions. And in exchange for Mr. Atkins' plea in this case, the state will be dismissing cause number 26CCCR 0754.
What's the court cost? $387. Okay, Mr. Atkins. The state is offering that you serve 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not be required to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 1 year. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $300. You will also be required to pay court costs of $387. You'll be required to pay a DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. And you'll be required to reimburse Jefferson County Court appointed attorney's fees of $425. You'll also be required to pay Jefferson County DW Education and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, your total monthly installments, that is, the total amount that you will be required to pay each month while you are on probation is $193 a month, or you're able to pay the $193 a month,
No, sir.
okay? I have before me a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. I'm gonna hand this document to your attorney and he will hand it to you for you to review. Please review that document. That's where you signed it. On the fees. Is everything in this document still true and correct today? Okay, Mr. Atkins, the court is going to find that you're indigent. Okay. Mr. Atkins, based on the finding of indigency, the fine in this case of $300 plus the court costs of $387, which comes to a total of $687, will be converted to 55 hours of community service. The attorney's fees of $425 will be waived pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. That means you would not have to pay that. The reimbursement fee of $15 will be waived pursuant to Article 102.018 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, which means you will not have to pay that. The probation fee in this case will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. You will be required to pay to reimburse the DWI well, you'll be required to pay the DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll also be required to pay the urinalysis fee of $15 a month. Your total monthly installments is $53 a month. Okay? You'll also be required to perform 30 hours of community services. 30 hours of community service will be in addition to the 55 hours of community service that was converted from fine and court costs, which comes to a total of 85 hours of community service. You will also be required to install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate. You'll be required to attend and complete the DWI education class. You'll be required to have an alcohol assessment, and you'll be required to follow all the conditions of this DWI probation. Mr. Atkins, the case cause number 26CCCR 0754 will also be dismissed. Now, Mr. Atkins, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Atkins, just have a seat in that first chair on the wall and wait for your name to be called. And Mr. Macy, is this your only case? Only client? Okay, you're free to go,
Thank you, Judge.
and you have a blessed day. John Cleveland Dalcor Jr. Okay, this is cause number 26CCCR 0480. Case is styled the state of Texas versus John Cleveland Dalcor Jr. Mr. Dalcor, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcor, how are you doing? That's good. Mr. Dalcor, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Jack Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, how are you doing?
Just fine, Your Honor.
And Mr. Lawrence, what is your announcement in Mr. Dalcor's case?
We're gonna plead not guilty because he was on a city sidewalk.
Okay, so you want to set it for trial?
We could if my explanation doesn't achieve enough. I mean, city sidewalks run right
Well,
through the Lamar
that's
County.
why we have juries. We can have a jury trial. The jury, you could plead your case before the jury, or you can have a bench trial, depending on what you want to.
We would prefer a bench trial, Your
Okay,
Honor, I
well,
believe.
Well, what you need to do is fill out, give me one of those waiver of jury trials. And once y'all fill that out,
He was on a city sidewalk.
He's in the middle of a university.
Hayes. Let's see this case.
Jack, you wanna go outside?
Let's see, this is a 2018 case. The case was filed in May of 2018. However, he wasn't arrested until February 2026. Okay? Correspondence bill bond received. Okay, so he's out on okay, appeared in court last month for the first time, June 17th. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hayes, your case was reset from June 17th of 2026, or actually it was June 16th of 2026, to give you an opportunity to apply for or to hire your own attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you hired your attorney?
No, Your Honor, I wasn't able to get one.
Okay, so you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney? I mean, you have those options. You could, if you still want to try to hire an attorney, you can do that. Or if you don't think you can afford one, then you can apply for a court-appointed attorney. And I'm looking at your paperwork from June 16th. At one point, you wanted to waive the right to an attorney. I would represent yourself. I imagine you talked to the prosecutor in that case. Is that correct?
Yes.
Because I see it was scratched out. So what do you want to do? I'm talking about in reference to your representation. In reference to your representation, do you want to try to hire an attorney, or do you want to or would you like to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, yes, Your Honor, I would, but I really just like to just, if I could just pay whatever it is.
Or so you want to represent yourself? That's what you're saying? You say pay whatever it is. I mean, I'm trying to interpret what you're saying.
Oh, no, I give no quarter.
You want to see if you, okay. Just have a seat, and they're going to give, the bailiff is going to, give you a clipboard that has, some documents on it. And obviously, the first document is the document that I'm looking at, is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. That's the same document that you filled out the first time. And she's also going to give you a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. And on that Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence, you would have to fill out the first page, and then you'll go to the second page. On the second page at the top, it states defendant's oath. You'll fill out that section, and basically the only thing that's asking for you there is today's date and your name, and you're giving an oath that you're telling the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then the middle portion of that second page is titled Unsworn Declaration by a Defendant. You'll fill that portion out. It's asking for your address, your information on you, and then the county in which this document is executed, which is Jefferson County. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you can have a seat, fill the document out. If you need some help, we'll have someone to come out there and help you fill it out. Victor Manuel Lopez Santana. You can put your phone on that table. Mr. Lopez Santana, your full name is Victor Manuel Lopez Santana?
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you doing, Mr.?
How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Lopez Santana, you appeared in court on June 16th, which was last month.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct?
Yes, sir.
and your case was reset to
Yes.
give you an opportunity or give you time to hire your attorney. Have you hired your attorney?
No, sir, I would like more time to,
Have you talked to an attorney?
yes, it's Mr. Rife Hamler.
Rife Kimler?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're planning on, okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna give you a standard reset to give you time to hire your attorney.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
August 21st.
okay, this case will be reset to August 21st, 2026. You'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed
Thank you,
day.
Your Honor, you too.
You're welcome. Mr. Lawrence, you have that form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, did the prosecutor sign it? I think there's a,
Oh,
there's a line.
I need to get prosecution this time.
Doesn't have to be my case to do a bench trial on, so.
Okay, would you, Mr.
Here you are, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Dalcor, would you please come back up before the bench? Mr. Dalcor, would you please raise your right hand? You swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Mr. Dalcor, you may put your hand down. Mr. Dalcor, I have before me a document that is titled Waiver of Jury Trial. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that is titled Defendant?
Sir.
Now, Mr. Dalcor, before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand what your attorney went over? And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Dalcor, the court is going to reset your case for a bench trial. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Lawrence, you'll be free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Get him a bench trial day.
You want on Thursday or Friday?
You want it on the Thursday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday.
Okay, so it's gonna be next month? Okay,
Yeah, it'll be on.
okay. So it'll be reset to August 21st. Okay. Okay,
You can push it further back.
Oh.
now we, Jefferson County Court at Law Number 2 is back in session. Court is in session. And cause number M318402. Case is filed with State of Texas versus Terrence Jermaine Hayes. Mr. Hayes, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hayes, you may put your hand down. Mr. Hayes, I have before me two documents. The first document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on the line that state you'd like to apply for court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Signature, is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Hayes, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents? Well, did you read the document?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Hayes, I read your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you is Attorney Marcus Wilkerson. Attorney Wilkerson will be given information to contact you, and you will be given information to contact him. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once you get that information, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. Please have a seat in that first chair on the wall and wait for your name to be called. Court will be in recess. Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in cause number 26 CCCR 2522. Case to style the state of Texas versus Clint Michael Coffers. Mr. Coffers is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Coffers, you can take, Mr. Coffers, how are you doing? Is this?
Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you doing, Mr. Coffers?
I've been better.
Okay, I understand that you're under the weather. Now,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Coffers, we'll be praying that you have a full and speedy recovery. Mr. Coffers, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Jennifer DeLage. And Ms. DeLage, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Judge.
That's good. And Ms. DeLage, what is your announcement in Mr. Coffers' case?
Judge, we've learned that the complaining witness, who is my client's mother, is going to be signing a non-prosecution affidavit. So we'd like a reset to allow that to happen and the state to adjust their offer.
Okay, state.
That's correct, Your Honor. State has no complaints about that. We will, this is Farrah's case. I'll get with her, let her know this information, and we'll work out a better plea agreement.
Okay. Give us this is Mr. Coffers on page 1 court case. Could you give us a reset date? This case is reset to August 21st of 2026. Mr. Coffers,
Yes, sir.
your case is being reset to August 21st, 2026. On that day, you need to be in court in person, and it's at 9 a.m. You're free to go. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman.
Yes, sir.
All right. And again, we pray that you have a full and speedy recovery. You have a blessed day. Okay, you're free to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next case is Deja Jasmine Baltazar.
Yeah, because, yes. The DW hour, she wasn't driving. Long story.
This is cause number 26 CCCR 0964, case of style of state of Texas versus Deja Jermaine Baltazar. Ms. Baltazar, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Baltazar, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Jennifer DeLage. And Ms. DeLage, what is your announcement in Ms. Baltazar's case?
Judge, we also need a reset in this case. This one is due to a need to review the media, and I haven't requested it yet, so I'll need to get it and review it.
Okay. This case will be reset to August 21st, 2026. Ms. Baltazar, you'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Your case will be set at 9 a.m. on August 21st, 2026. Once you get your reset, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day. And Ms. DeLage, hold on a minute. No, we already took care of Coffers. You can get your reset. Okay, This is cause number 26 CCCR 0480. Case is style of state of Texas versus John Cleveland Dalcourt Jr. Mr. Dalcourt, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcourt, you may put your hand down. Mr. Dalcourt,
Yes, sir.
you represented in your case by your attorney, Jack Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, do you waive a record in Mr. Dalcourt's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dalcourt, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, John Cleveland Dalcourt Jr., on or about August 27th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass. Mr. Dalcourt, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
Now, you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dalcourt, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked nolo contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials JD on this document? On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that's titled Defendant's Signature. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcourt, before you signed and initialed all of these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes.
to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcourt, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State up for State's Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
Any objections to State's Exhibit Number 1?
No, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. And Mr. Lawrence, you've advised and counseled Mr. Dalcourt. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None at all.
And Mr. Dalcourt, are you satisfied with the services of your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcourt, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Be 6 days, time served, court cost, tax retired.
Okay, Mr. Dalcourt, the state is offering that you serve 6 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 6 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court costs because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid off the court cost. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Dalcourt, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dalcourt, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Dalcourt, you'll follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Lawrence, you're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I would in the future like to see someone define the purpose of city sidewalks that run through Lamar campus, if they are or are not public sidewalks. Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor.
Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number 25 CCCR 2892, case of style of state of Texas versus Sarah Elizabeth Edgerton. Ms. Edgerton, is that your full name?
Yes.
Ms. Edgerton, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God? Ms. Edgerton, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Edgerton? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Edgerton, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Langston Adams. And Mr. Adams, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
Mr. Adams, do you waive a record in Ms. Edgerton's case?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Edgerton, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Sarah Elizabeth Edgerton, on or about January 11 of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. Ms. Edgerton, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, Ms. Edgerton, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No comment.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes.
Ms. Edgerton, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
On page 2 of the same document. Uh-oh, she didn't place the initials there. They're just.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can have a good. I'm sorry about that. Just put your initials right here.
Did she sign the next page?
There you go. Let's look. Yeah, it's signed.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Edgerton. There are a set of initials on the line next to the box that's checked no contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials there?
Yes, sir.
And there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Page 3. On the next document that's titled trial court certification of the defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there's one box checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
Also have a document that on paper that is titled discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Edgerton, before you signed and initialed all of the documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Edgerton, are you a citizen of the United States? State?
State offer State's Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection. States Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Adams, you've advised and counseled Ms. Edgerton. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None.
And Ms. Edgerton, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
Ms. Edgerton, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
We would ask that the court defer adjudication on this matter for a period of 12 months and impose a fine of $500, 50 hours of community service, order that Ms. Edgerton install an interlock device on any vehicle that she owns or operates, and hold her to the standard DWI terms and conditions.
Ms. Edgerton, let's see. Oh, what's the court cost for? 402. Ms. Edgerton, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $402. You'll be required to pay DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You're required to pay a probation fee of $6 a month, urinalysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. You'll be required to reimburse Jefferson County Court Appointed Attorney's fees of $350. You'll also be required to pay $125 for the DW education and initial evaluation fee. If a further evaluation is needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. The total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $206 a month. Are you able to pay the $206 each month?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Edgerton, I have before me a document that is titled Affidavit, Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. I will hand this document to your attorney, and he will hand it to you for you to review. Have you reviewed it?
Yes, sir.
Is everything on that document still true and correct today?
Yes.
Okay, hand it back to me. Okay, Ms. Edgerton, the court is going to find that you're indigent. Based on the finding of indigency, the attorney's fees of $350 in this case will be waived pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11 of Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The reimbursement fee of $15 will also be waived pursuant to Article 102.018 of Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The probation fee will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. You will be required to pay Jefferson County the urinalysis fee of $15 a month, and you'll be required to pay the DWI conviction fine fee of $100. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $53 a month.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Ms. Edgerton, you will also be required to perform 50 hours of community service. That's in addition to the 72 hours of community service that has been converted from the fines and court costs. So it comes to a total of 122 hours of community service. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You also,
That would be very hard to complete in a year for an average person.
I also have special needs kids and only have
122 hours.
to take
10 hours a
care
month.
of them.
I mean, most people get 30, 40 hours to get a whole year to done. So 120 hours as a mother, working full time. The state will waive the community service and just impose the 72 hours of community service.
Okay, so you're gonna make that change? Okay, so the court will be, well, so you'll be performing have you started? So it'll be the fine and court costs of $902 will be converted to 72 hours of community service. So that'd be the 72 hours of community service that you would have to perform. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you will also be required to install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own and operate. You have to attend and complete a DWI education class. You are required to have an alcohol assessment, and you're required to follow all of the conditions of this DWI probation. Ms. Edgerton, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Ms. Edgerton, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement. Change that, take that, fit that hours off. I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state.
Whenever it wants to write.
Hmm?
Said whenever it wants to start writing instead of racing.
Oh. Okay. And so, Ms. Edgerton, you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
You accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Edgerton, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into today. Ms. Edgerton, you're gonna take a seat in that first chair on the wall, wait for your name to be called. Once your name is called, you'll go and follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you so much.
You're free to go as well, Mr. Adams. Okay, next case
I'll see y'all.
is Aaron Julius Simpson. Simpson, would you please come forward? And this is cause number 26CCCR 1748. Again, the case is filed in the state of Texas versus Aaron Julius Simpson. Mr. Simpson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Simpson, would you please raise your right hand? Simpson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Simpson, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Simpson?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks, Jackson. Mr. Simpson, you are represented in your case by your attorney, Jennifer DeLage. Ms. DeLage, do you waive a record in Mr. Simpson's case?
So waived, Your Honor.
Mr. Simpson, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Aaron Julius Simpson, on about April 15th, 2026, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, operating a motor vehicle in a public place, that you committed Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an open container of alcohol. Mr. Simpson, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
This is, you'll see where I had the Class B DWI.
Oh, did I mark it wrong?
I changed it. It was my mistake. I
Oh.
thought it was, I thought it was anything besides a DWI, it becomes a class A. So it was
Yeah.
found with an open
You
container.
want it to say class B or you want it to say DWI first?
DWI
Okay,
first.
that's what I thought.
You
And,
did it right. I messed up your work, Mr. Leach.
Okay, okay.
and also, no, Mr. Simpson, it's a Class B misdemeanor, DWI. And the range of punishment is minimum 6 days because it's an open container, to a maximum of 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail, a fine that does not exceed $2,000. Just, I'll just, let me.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
You just need the magic touch, you see.
oh, okay. I think
Okay. Now, Mr. Simpson, again, the range of punishment for Class B misdemeanor DWI with open containers, minimum 6 days, Jefferson County Jail to maximum 180 days, a fine that does not exceed $2,000, or you can be given for such fine and confinement. Do you understand that range of punishment?
Yes.
And do you recognize this document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishment?
Yes, Your Honor.
On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials on a line next to a box that's checked no look contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on the next document, that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes,
And is
Your
this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, Your
At
Honor.
the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes,
The
Your
second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
also have a document on paper that is titled discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Simpson, before you sign and initial these documents that I'm showing you, did your attorney go over these documents with you? Did your attorney go over these documents with
Yes,
you?
Your Honor.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Simpson, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
State offer states one, Your Honor.
No objection.
State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And Mr. Lage, you've advised in counsel, Mr. Simpson, is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Simpson, your attorney, Mr. Lage, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with the services?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Simpson, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
That would be 66 days, time served, court costs, tax and retired.
Okay, Mr. Simpson, the state is offering that you serve 66 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but you will not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail on this case because you've already served 66 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for the time that you've already served. The court cost in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that you will not be required to pay the court cost because the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court cost. Therefore, the court cost will be taxed and retired. Mr. Simpson, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now, Mr. Simpson, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Mr. Simpson, I understand that you had a motion to revoke probation. I guess that was on your felony case,
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your
and
Honor.
that was disposed of.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you do not have any more time left if you do not have any more time on any other case, you'll be getting out of jail today. I don't know if you are
He
time.
signed for 2 years, so.
Okay, so you have to serve that 2 year, well, the remaining balance of the 2 years.
Yes,
Yes,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. Simpson, how old are you?
24.
20, you're a young man. Okay. Now, Mr. Simpson, I was gonna tell you, don't get comfortable in jail, okay? Because you get comfortable in jail, you're gonna think, oh, this is a piece of cake. And so you're gonna when you get out, you might think, oh, I can go, I can do that, I can handle that. Okay. Don't get comfortable. Okay. You're going in, make sure you keep yourself busy. All right. Because after all, jail time or probation or any of types of this punishment that you have been given is for rehabilitation. Okay. Is to make you better in terms of, okay, when I get out, I'm not going to do that. But if there are some things in jail, in prison, that is, that you can take advantage of. Now, what was your felony case?
It's evading arrest.
Evading, okay. Okay. Now, so if there's anything that you can take advantage of in prison, make sure you do that. Any type of programs that they have, because the reason why I'm telling you this is because, there's a cycle and the cycle usually start when a person does not have an education, they can't get a job. They can't get a job, they usually turn to drugs and alcohol. Why? Because they're depressed. Once they turn to drugs and alcohol, they eventually commit a crime, and once they commit a crime, they eventually get caught and do time. Okay? And once you do time, eventually you're going to get out. And when you get out, you're going to be back in that same cycle. Okay? So if you want to break the cycle, you're going to have to do something different. Okay? And you're going to have to become the best person that you can be. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you, there's a different version of Aaron Julius Simpson. Okay, I know I see the tattoos on you and stuff like that, but believe it or not, there's a different version of you. Okay, and so trying to encourage you to hit the ground running. Don't get in there because and just say, okay, I can do time. You get back out, you do something else, and now you're gonna do more time. So we're just trying to get you to more or less, turn your life around. Have you graduated from high school?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, that's a good opportunity to get your GED. Okay, they don't have a GED program in there. Start reading. Okay, start reading books. Okay, and you can always start off at your level. Okay, and then it's kind of like the more you do it, the better you get. It's kind of like I see you're a pretty buff guy, so you probably know something about lifting weights, right? Now, when you was lifting weights when you first started, it was a little hard, right? Your muscles started hurting, but then at some point, the muscles wasn't hurting, and then the weight that you couldn't lift before, you're able to lift it, and it feels a whole lot lighter. But it's not that it's lighter; it's just that you got stronger. Okay. And so what I'm saying, that's the same way it happens with reading, with education, okay? It may be hard at first, but if you keep on doing it, just do a little bit at a time, you're going to get stronger. And it's going to become what? A lot easier. Okay, you have any kids?
No, sir.
Okay, one day you probably will have kids. I know a lot of young people say, I'm gonna have kids. But guess what? One day you're probably gonna have kids and you're gonna have a little boy or girl running around calling you daddy. And they're gonna need food on the table, clothes on their back, roof over their head. They're gonna be looking for you to provide that to them. Why? Because that will be your responsibility. And you can do it. Okay? You can do it. So I like to just encourage you to make a change. Okay. There's a better version of you on the inside. And in fact, there's a gift on the inside of you. Neglect not the gift that is within you. Okay. It's there. You just have to dig deep to find it. Okay? And so you'll be all right. And I always tell folks this here. You might think that you're in a storm, but just remember this: when you're walking through a storm, hold your head high. Don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Now, I don't know anything about your upbringing, about, how you was raised or anything like that. But if it was not, one that you think, should have been, if it wasn't the type of upbringing that you, think that should be normal, if it was abnormal, guess what? You can change that. You don't have to worry about, like some people say, you just like your daddy or guess what? Just because your dad or your mom did something, that don't mean that you have to do it. You're a different person. You have your own brain and your own mind. Okay, you make your own choices. Okay? But just hang in there. Make sure you try to be productive. All right?
Thank you for the encouragement.
Okay, you're welcome. And you have a blessed day.
You too.
All right. And Miss DeLage, you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
And you have
I
a blessed
appreciate it.
day. You're welcome.